Guess what time it is? Time for me to put the finishing touches on Season 9 of Sqwincher Outdoors TV. As we move in closer to the fall, we're going to go back and show you our whole deer season from 2022, and we also still have lots of Africa footage to share with you on the way. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, and we hope that you enjoy watching the show half as much as we did putting it together. So let's get started here on Episode 1.
Sqwincher Outdoors would not be possible without the support of these great companies. Boatworks, a better way to buy a boat. Baitworks, for all your tackle needs. Jim Butler Centralia, where Sqwincher Outdoors buys all our trucks. The Resource Center, for insurance and financial solutions. Rustic Timbers Furniture, for home and office. Shen, gear that's just built better. Mossy Oak Properties, find your happy place. Hot Shot Archery, accuracy defined. Lily's Landing, Branson's top resort and marina. Magnus Broadheads, quality with a lifetime guarantee. Trophy Image, animal nutrition you can trust. Spartan Cameras, so you don't have to be there. Jewel, the jewel in the crown of champion anglers everywhere. Vortex Optics, closing the distance. Big Creek Ducks and Bucks, for your Arkansas outdoor experience. HHA Sports, American made and family owned. Elvish Tack E-Tac Light, the best sight light in the world. STS Outdoor Guns and Archery, the difference is the STS man tuned it. And of course, our friends at Sqwincher, hydration that works.
Here we go, 2022 archery season's getting ready to happen, Frenzel. Man, it's been a long summer. I don't know about you, but I'm pumped.
I'm ready to shoot something.
So we're back in Kansas. We didn't get to hunt here last year because we didn't get drawn for a tag, even though we have a deer lease that we paid for. But this year, all three of us got a tag, and it's a week away from September. And this year, the guys at Kent Feeds have come out with Trophy Image food plot seed mixes. And Ron, the farmer that owns this property, just pulled on past us. And we're going to go back there. We're going to put out food plots today, check the tree stands, and get our Spartan cameras set up. And we'll be hunting here soon, brother.
I'm ready. There's too many doves flying around tonight.
There's a lot of doves flying around, but we're going to concentrate on deer today. So let's head on back there and kind of get it started and see what we can get done today. Hopefully we can get it all done today. It's not too hot out, so it should be perfect. Once again, Keith's missing out, but we'll get it set up for you, Keith, so you can just come on out and hunt.
We are guides.
We're his guides.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, we got about a little bit over a half-acre food plot here, and we're going to go ahead and put in, which one are we going to use?
The no-till buck blend.
No-till buck blend. Boy, it's really dry. We're going to pray for some rain next week after we get this planted. Pour it in there, Frenzel. Beautiful.
I could taste it.
Tastes like deer?
Delicious.
All right, guys, we just got done planting the food plot. Now we're going to put up the Spartan camera. Everybody knows Tracy does all of our cameras. So, Tracy, what did we do different this year? You going to put a scrape tree up here on our camera stick?
Yeah, so, well, last year we didn't have anything, but 2 years ago, had them on the feeder, and they came from pretty much all directions. They sort of filtered down the other side. This year, he blazed the branches off all around the whole perimeter, so there's no place for a deer to scrape. So
we made him one.
Stick it to the camera post, long enough branch where I can get them in the frame and the feeder all in the same shot. So we'll catch the deer coming and go into the feeder and the deer coming to our hopeful scrape here. And it's just about 40 yards straight, wide open shot to our stand, which is a little farther than I want to shoot, but hopefully they walk by. This one doesn't have any double A's. I didn't bring enough, but I brought a 6-volt external battery, so we're going to plug this baby up and get her running.
tight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're in like there's no batteries in the camera.
Guys, last year when we did this, before we made it back home to Branson, we already had deer pictures, so we're gonna have a bet to see when we get the first buck on camera.
Are you ready for a better way to buy a boat? Boatworks has literally reinvented the boat dealership experience. They're guaranteed a customer appreciation, top-notch service, and a staff that is second to none. They'll make owning your next boat an unforgettable experience. Boatworks offers premium brands like Cayman, Skeeter, Bass Cat, and many more. Boatworks isn't just about fishing. With a great selection of pontoons and wake boats, they have it covered. Come visit Boatworks at Lake of the Ozarks, Northport, Alabama, or the newest location in Nixon, Missouri, and find out why Boatworks is the better way to buy a boat.
Hey John, I bought that ATV and I need a quote fast, but man, I gotta go. Here comes a buck.
The Resource Center serving Branson and Springfield, Missouri specializes in home, auto, motorcycle, and recreational vehicle insurance.
Hey Tony, here's the insurance for your four-wheeler and your ID card. Glad we could get you back in the woods.
Appreciate it, man. I can't believe you guys got it done so fast. I got plenty of time. I'm gonna go hit the trees right now.
I'm gonna be right behind you.
If you're hunting for top coverage at a great rate, call John Schaefer at the Resource Center and let him save you some big bucks.
All right, guys, so we've got the food plot done, camera done. In Kansas, you're allowed to use a feeder, so we're gonna use a feeder. We don't really kill very many deer over the feeder, but it's great to get early season pictures, and that's what we're trying to do right now, just get an inventory of our deer.
Everything I know from the camera.
Number one.
Smells delicious.
$10, $20, $30.
Keith, in case you're not paying attention, this is your tab.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be really expensive. All right, back here we're gonna put clover, collards, some rapeseed, and just some, what else is in there? Clover, collards, rapeseed, and some ryegrass in this one. And some of it's going to go on the tailgate, so hopefully it'll grow good there. All right, guys, we got a couple weeks till deer season. The trap has been set. And Tracy just went up and cleaned out the tree stand that had a squirrel's nest and an ant's nest, and he lost on paper, rock, scissors, so that's the way it goes.
Poison ivy.
Poison ivy, oh, I forgot poison ivy, that's minor. But hey, man, thanks a lot for letting us come hunt on your place. We appreciate it. We'll be back as soon as it gets going, and we got the cameras out, so you come back and see if it grew at all and give us an update on what it looks like. And as soon as we get a buck picture, we'll send you a picture.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Well, it's nice in the shade.
Yes, it is.
We have one more camera.
One more camera to put out, all right.
The Sqwincher Outdoors team is not only grateful to be partnered with the great folks at Sqwincher, but we also rely on their awesome products to keep us hydrated in the field. Whether it's putting up stands, creating food plots, or dragging a big buck out of the woods, Sqwincher is our go-to to keep our bodies hydrated under any condition. Now it's back to Missouri to finish up some last-minute tasks before opening day.
All right, last week Tracy and I were in Kansas hanging stands and putting up cameras, and this week Keith and I are back at our lease in Missouri. It's August 31st, man. Deer season's right around the corner. Hard to believe.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, the older we get, the harder the stuff becomes. And as you guys know, Tony and I have partnered up with Sqwincher, who continues to develop some of the best hydration drinks for what we're doing in the outdoors. And, you know, we just took down a set and put another set up. and we feel like when we used to do like 4 or 5 sets. I'm dying, I'm going to admit that. So, but it doesn't help that it's 92 degrees out here. But this is one of those days where it's like it
matters.
It matters, but it's just a lot of work, and you're just like, oh man, I'm itching, and the bugs are biting, and I was stupid enough to put shorts on, and now I'm all itchy, and but you know, 2 days from now I'm gonna look back and be like really excited about our new setups and where we got stands and stuff. So I'm pretty pumped.
15 days away, so let's go hang a camera and check the other stand, and we'll call it a night, and we'll finish up tomorrow.
Yeah, we're a little late. We usually like to get our cameras out by now. So we're kind of got a late start on that, but we still got 15 days before we can actually start hunting. So that should give us a pretty good idea of what's in our area and what's bouncing around. Of course, where we hunt, it doesn't always matter. I mean, deer show up for us comes about Halloween to going into the rut that we had no idea existed. So the cameras are fun, but they're not a tell-all. So, but we're going to get them up and see if we can't send some pictures your way. Again, thanks a lot for Sqwincher for teaming up with us again this year. We appreciate everything they do for us, and I don't think I'd survive today without this stuff. So
I wouldn't be happy, that's for sure.
All right, well, stay tuned, man, because Sqwincher Outdoors is going to be bringing you a lot of fun stuff here in the next couple months.
Okay, it's October 6th, and last night right here we had one of our best shooters on our property standing right underneath the stand. I called Bob. He bolted out of work. He's got 1 day off tomorrow. We're going to try and kill this deer in the next 2 days. If you could see us now, I have shorts on, Bob has shorts on. It's 80 degrees out, but there's a temperature change coming tomorrow. It's going to get down to 32 tomorrow night, and we're hoping these bucks get up and on their feet. We got standing corn here, and I think that deer is actually living out in the standing corn, and he's been coming over here to get a drink, so hopefully we'll get a chance at him tonight. If not, we got 4 hunts, so I got 4 chances to get him. As long as Bobby hits record, we're good to go.
Rustic Timbers Furniture in beautiful Branson West is located on Highway 76. Rustic Timber specializes in rugged handcrafted furniture for your home, lodge, or cabin. Rustic Timbers Furniture offers decor for virtually every room in your home or business. Their products are made in America and are designed to last a lifetime. Their knowledgeable staff is there to answer any of your interior decor questions. You'll find everything from bedroom and living room furniture to taxidermy, wall decor, and much more. Rustic Timbers Furniture has everything to fit your rustic style.
Don't fret, Bubba. Go see Joe, the STS man at STS Outdoors in the Plaza Shopping Center. They can finance you one of those new 450 foot per second Raven crossbows or a new 6.5 Creedmoor rifle to hunt with. So go ahead, Bubba, get that new bear bow and get it tuned and set up right the first time from the STS man at STS Outdoors. Remember, the real difference is the STS man tuned it at STS Outdoors.
Call STS Outdoors at 417-665-1972.
Well, here we go. It's the morning of October 7th, and it was 82 degrees yesterday, and it's 50 degrees today. We've had a 30-degree drop in temperature. We've already seen one little buck. We're just settling back, seeing what happens this morning. We've been getting a good picture of a buck right here on our Spartan camera, and we're kind of hoping he makes a reappearance. So we'll see what happens. We got today tonight and tomorrow, get it done, and then I gotta go home and get my new boat. So, see if we can make it happen. Chilly out. Where'd he come from? He wasn't there. Alright guys, I don't know what to say about this morning. Somehow we got outsmarted by a deer and it was just total bad luck. We said we were going to hunt till 9 because the wind's blowing really hard and we were going to go check a camera and slip out of here. Well, at 9 o'clock, I tied my bow off, hung it down on the side of my stand because we're going to come back here and hunt tonight. Turned back around. The buck that we want to shoot was standing 12 yards from the tree, and we just stood here and I filmed it walking away. Had no idea we were here. We're pretty sure it went over here to bed this morning. Hopefully it's going to come back out here tonight. But man, you talk about the highs and lows of bow hunting. It's just baffling. But I told Bob I needed some luck, and I went outside and there's a 4-leaf clover there. So I picked it and I got it in my hat. So that can't hurt. You can get it tucked back in there. And when we left to come out here, the Cardinals had just hit a home run, so they were winning. So everything's on our side, except for it's very windy. But hopefully we can make it happen, man. Crazy. This is a buck I really want to kill. He's a dandy, and we had our chance this morning, but that's the way bow hunting is. So we're going to settle in here. It's right at 4 o'clock, and hopefully he'll come back out tonight. Keep our fingers crossed.
Big Creek Ducks and Bucks is Arkansas duck hunting at its best. Located right in the center of the Mississippi Flyway, it's the main pathway through which millions of ducks migrate yearly. With 1,500 acres of flooded green timber, plus 7,000 acres of privately owned managed rice, soybean, and milo fields, creeks, and sloughs, this creates the perfect habitat for whitetails. Many professional hunters call this the best duck and goose hunting in the country. Book your waterfowl and deer hunt right now by calling 870-816-6023. Come see why Big Creek Ducks and Bucks is the go-to for the Sqwincher Outdoors team. The Sqwincher Outdoors team is always on the go, and that's why Jim Butler in Centralia, Missouri is our go-to for a dependable new ride. With a huge selection of Chevy trucks, Ford trucks, Ram trucks, Jeeps, and a wide variety of SUVs, Jim Butler Centralia has it all to fit your needs. If you're just looking for accessories, genuine GM parts, or maintenance, Service Manager Trey Deteen is there to help. And General Sales Manager Alex Cox will make sure your experience at Jim Butler in Centralia will keep you coming back.
Wow, we've had an exciting morning, man. We had a wicked cold front come through last night. It got down to 29. Had a really nice wide, super wide 8-pointer come by, and then another 8-pointer chasing a doe. And we got snookered yesterday by the big guy that we were after because we got out of the tree a little early to do a little work, and it was super windy. Well, today we've stuck it out. It's almost 10 o'clock, and of course he's a no-show. He comes from right over here. But we're going to stick it out till right around 10 o'clock. Bob's got to get back to work today. But, man, we've had a fun couple of days, and I'm going to get that sucker. I have to hurry up and get him before Keith does. But, all right, we're going to stick it out for 10 more minutes, and I'm sure when I go to lower my bow down, the deer will jump the fence again, and then I'll just jump out of the tree. Chilly.
Hey everybody, just want to take a quick minute to show you the super cool product that I just added to my bow for turkey season this year. My good buddy Derek Craig told me about it. He met the people at Elvish. This thing's called the Elvish Tack Light. Derek Craig does a phenomenal job of doing product reviews. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not going to go through all the bells and whistles. I just want to show you how cool this thing is. So basically, with a micro cord, it goes in the port that normally you would have the light for my HHA and whatever sight that you would use, and then it has this little box here, the little monitor, and I turn that on, as you can see, and I've got it on super bright because I wanted you to be able to see it for the video, but this is way overkill for anything that I would ever use while hunting. But it's got like up to 15 levels. This is like level 10, but really only needed on like level 2. So anyway, this thing has a sensor on it. It can be sitting still for once it sits for 30 seconds, it goes into sleep mode. All I have to do is pick it up, any movement at all, and the light comes back on. So you don't have to worry about fiddling with it, turning it on, forgetting to turn it on, or forgetting to turn it off for that matter. Just an awesome product. Cannot wait to use this in the blind this year. Anybody who's hunted turkeys out of a blind or even deer in a blind knows that the pin just really doesn't have enough light gathered to make it work. Elvish Tack Light, you got to check this out. I really think you're going to want one.